The awkward moments, when you don't remember to fucking unmute yourself.
Hey, my
Can't
turn, big
remember what
guy.
it looked like or what my stats were. I think it was like 5-5. I don't know. Only thing I do remember was what the fuck? Okay, I see Bufford fighting. This is new. Huh. Should actually just go like that for now. Body. That's fine. Yeah, I was talking quite a bit about making like any place like a Red Rocket or any type of store, actual store price. And like settlements will have like other ways of making Jesus Christ to go flying. That was also complimenting that it looks a lot better than PS5. You sure?
It's that salesman again. I don't know why he...
Good morning. Vaultec calling.
No offense, but no soliciting.
Oh, no worries, ma'am. No worries at all. I'm not selling anything. Not today. You can't begin to know how happy I am to finally speak with you. I've been trying for days. It's a matter of utmost urgency, I assure you.
What is going on with my subtitles?
Maybe I don't want to talk to you.
Oh, you do. Now, I know you're a busy woman, so I won't take up much of your time. Time being, a precious commodity. I'm here today to tell you that because of your family service to our country, you have been pre-selected for entrance into the local vault. Vault 111.
Just go away.
Won't take but a moment. We do need to verify some information to make sure you're cleared for entrance in the unforeseen event of total atomic annihilation.
Come back some other time.
Come on, hon. It's just a little paperwork. Let him fill it out, and it's done.
I think you forgot what no means.
Fine. I'll do it myself. Stubborn.
Splendid. Splendid. Let's get to it.
I mean, I know you don't have a choice of doing it. I didn't make it too risky. Because why not? That was when I muted myself back, had myself muted. I think I said 4, 5. Won't be able to bounce it out. Actually, I think that's the exact setup. Actually, let's do that because I can do get the extra charisma from this US special book.
Wonderful. That's everything. Just gonna walk this over to the vault. Congratulations on being prepared for the future.
Um, Thanks again.
Hey, it's peace of mind. That's worth a little paperwork, right?
For you and Sean, no price is too high.
Good answer.
I have my moments.
My boy isn't giving his
I'll
mother
see you
any
really go
trouble,
start
is
with
he?
the Minutemen,
I fixed
and
that
all
roof.
I'm gonna say is that
Why don't you give it a spin?
when I go break into the institute, I'm immediately killing everyone, as many people as I can before I
That's my
come close to
boy.
dying.
On his best behavior, just like his dad. Well, most of the time, anyway. Listen, after breakfast, I was thinking we could head to the park for a bit. Weather should hold up.
Let's get pumpkins instead. Carve jack-o'-lanterns.
Sir, Mum, you should come and see this.
Codsworth? What's wrong?
I'm going the wrong way.
Followed by, yes, followed by flashes, blinding flashes. sounds of explosions. We're trying to get confirmation. We seem to have lost contact with
What
our
did he
affiliate
say?
stations.
Oh no.
We do have coming in. That's confirmed reports. I repeat, confirmed reports of nuclear detonations in New York and Pennsylvania. My God.
I'm just curious. I'm gonna find something out real quick.
God.
We need to get to the vault. Now!
Residents.
There are no
Sanctuary
baby
Hills.
seats in the back.
If you are registered, evacuate to Vault 111 immediately.
Because saying when I first started recording, when I had myself muted, wanted to see if I can. I think there's a mod for the PS5 that acts like console commands, so I can explore this. See what I can explore before the bombs go off.
That's absurd! I am Vault-Tec!
You don't get in.
I'm going in. You can't stop me. Okay. I'm reporting this!
We need to get in. We're on the list.
Infant, adult male, adult female. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you.
Good luck, sir.
You two,
God help
follow
us
me!
all.
Come on!
What's gonna happen to all those people outside
We're
the
doing
gate?
everything we can. Now keep moving! Step on the platform! In the center!
I'm also going to cut certain amount of dialogue, but get some of the more important
Almost
stuff
there.
in.
Is Sean okay?
Probably gonna skip
It's fine.
Vault
We're gonna be
111.
okay.
That process.
Oh my God!
I'll say I won't skip whenever I'm talking.
Thanks. What now?
Just follow the doctor. He'll show you where to go.
No, he's gonna follow me. So I actually know what I'm fucking doing, and I'm a lot faster.
Everything we had.
Oh God.
What if they didn't make it?
I'm so fucking faster. I'm so in front of you. Look, any skeptical person would probably at least try to see if if I can't speak today. They'd probably try to see if there's a door around or something. I don't know. I can't go this way. I could probably just open this up, but whatever.
Really? You?
My God. They did it. All that fighting. And for what? Everything's dead.
Everything's dead? Ah, yes, the garden. The posies have been problematic, I admit. If only Sir were here to help. Where is he, by the by?
They came into the vault. Maybe you saw them. They had guns and strange outfits.
Only Miss Rosa's boy, running around in his Halloween costume, more than a week early. I swear, the nerve of that woman leaving her brat unsupervised. Not like you, Mum. You're the perfect mother. And Sir is, where is Sir, by the by?
They killed him.
Oh, Mum, these things you're saying, these terrible things, I believe you need a distraction. Yes, a distraction to calm this dire mood. It's been ages since we've had a proper family activity. Checkers, or perhaps charades. Oh, Sean does so love that game. Is the lad with you?
He's gone. God damn it. Someone took him. They stole my baby.
It's worse than I thought. You're suffering from hunger-induced paranoia. Not eating properly for 200 years will do that, I'm afraid.
200 years? What? Are you sure?
A bit over 210, actually, Mum. give or take a little for the Earth's rotation and some minor dings to the old chronometer. That means you're 2 centuries late for dinner. Perhaps I can whip you up a snack. You must be famished.
Codsworth, you're acting a little weird. What's wrong?
Mum, it's been just horrible. 2 centuries with no one to talk to, no one to serve. I spent the first 10 years trying to keep the floors waxed, but nothing gets out nuclear fallout from vinyl wood. Nothing! And don't get me started about the futility of dusting a collapsed house. And the car! How do you polish rust?
Stay with me, pal. Focus.
I'm afraid I don't know anything, Mum. The bombs came and all of you left in such a hurry. I thought for certain you and your family were dead. I did find this holotape. I believe Sir was going to present it to you as a surprise. But then, well, everything happened.
A holotape? What's on it?
I believe it's a private message for you. My etiquette protocols would not permit me to play it for myself. Any standard holotape reading device should be able to play it back. Oh, like that Pip-Boy on your arm. That should work brilliantly. Now, enough feeling sorry for myself. Shall we search the neighborhood together? Sir and young Sean may turn up yet.
Have you seen anything dangerous?
Oh, just the usual, Mum. Pesky neighborhood dogs and mosquitoes. Shall I investigate?
All right. Lead the way.
Proud to serve, Mum.
Sorry for bumping into the microphone. I know there was something else I was gonna say. I can't remember. I think it had something to do with the Minuteman playthrough too. Obviously, but oh, I missed.
Follow me.
I'm trying to, but yeah, fix itself.
Wow, your family isn't here either. They're really gone, aren't they?
Sean's out there, Codsworth. I need to find him.
What about Concord, Mum? A few people there. And last I checked, they only pummeled me with sticks a few times before I had to run back home.
There's still people alive in Concord?
Yes, although they're a bit rough. You remember the way? Just across the southern footbridge, out of the neighborhood, and past the Red Rocket Station? I shall remain here and secure the home.
I'm gonna stay here for a little bit too. I also just collect more essential items once I get back from helping Preston. I actually followed can't even remember his fucking name. Sturgis. I'll do Sturgis quest first, and I'll do Minuteman quest and whatnot. A few of those. I'm actually putting a point in charisma. I think this is the first time first actual playthrough where I actually had some type of charisma. And I plan on using some of the perks from charisma.
Hey, boy. What are you doing out here all by yourself? You seem like an okay guy. Okay, then. Let's stick together.
Should I make it so that way I can't fast travel, but I'm not playing survival mode? So I feel like survival mode, I'm going to die a lot more than what I'm used to dying. That is not going to make me happy. Should I? Nah. Maybe if I decide to make another one or another challenge, I'll follow on survival, but I also use some mods, not like anything that will help me like survive more, have more higher chance of survival or some shit. I don't know.
Hey, up here, on the balcony. I've got a group of settlers inside. The raiders are almost through the door. Grab that laser musket and help us, please!
Yep.
Man, I don't know who you are, but your timing's impeccable. Preston Garvey, Commonwealth Minuteman.
Minutemen? So now I'm traveling backward in time.
Protect the people at a minute's notice. That was the idea. So I joined up, wanted to make a difference. And I did, but things fell apart. Now it looks like I'm the last Minuteman left standing.
Who are these people?
Just folks looking for a new home, a fresh start. I've been with them since Quincy. Lexington looked good for a while, but the ghouls drove us out of there. A month ago, there were 20 of us. Yesterday, there were 8. Now we're 5. It's just me, the Longs, Marcy and June. That's old Mama Murphy on the couch. And this here is Sturgis.
Hey.
Ghouls? What are ghouls?
Wow.
Maybe?
You really aren't from around here, are you?
Nope.
Ghouls are irradiated people. Most are just like you and me. They look pretty messed up and live for a long time, but they're still just people. The ones I'm talking about are different. The radiations rotted their brains, made them feral. They'll rip you apart just as soon as look at you. Anyway, we figured Concord would be a safe place to settle. Those raiders proved us wrong. But, well, we do have one idea.
Will it be enough to stop those maniacs?
Sturgis, tell it.
There's a crashed vertibird up on the roof. Old school. Pre-war. You might have seen it. Well, looks like one of its passengers left behind a seriously sweet goodie. We're talking a full suit of cherry T-45 power armor. Military issue.
This is crazy.
Just hear me out. Get the suit. You can rip the minigun right off the vertibird. Do that, and those raiders get an express ticket to hell. You dig?
Huh. Could work.
It'll work, provided we can reactivate the suit. It's totally out of juice. Probably has been for 100 years. It can be powered up again, but we're a bit stuck.
So what's the solution?
What you'll need is an old pre-war FC, a standardized fusion core. Your high-grade, long-term nuclear battery used by the military and some companies way back when. And we know right where to find one.
But we can't get to the damn thing. It's down in the basement, locked behind a security gate. Look, I fix stuff. I tinker. Bypassing security ain't exactly my forte. You could give it a shot.
Can't be too hard. I'll see what I can do.
Well, all right. Maybe our luck's finally turning around. Once you jack the core into the power armor and grab that minigun, those raiders will know they picked the wrong fight. Good luck.
Boss! We got somebody up here! That fancy gun up close. Come on, I've got places to be!
Hello. Ooh, good amount of damage. There you go. Get the fuck out of here. Good boy. Bad boy. John, go away.
Take it easy, Mama. You okay?
I'm fine, Preston. Quit fussing.
That was a pretty amazing display. I'm just glad you're on our side.
You guys gonna be okay now?
Yeah, for a while anyway. We can at least move someplace. Listen, when we first met, you asked about the Minutemen. One thing you should know about us, we help out our friends. So here, for everything you've done, thank you.
I'll take what I can get.
Spoken like a true merc. Well, if you ever feel like fighting for something other than yourself, you should meet up with us in Sanctuary. I could use someone like you. Someone who can get things done.
What would I need to do?
You'd need to stay strong like you've been. 'Cause there's more to your destiny. I've seen it. And I know your pain.
My destiny? What do you mean?
You're a woman out of time, out of hope. But all is not lost. I can feel your son's energy. He's alive.
I'm listening.
Look, kid, I know how I sound. The sight, it's weird. And it ain't always clear. But your son's out there. And even I don't need the sight to tell you where you should start looking. The great green jewel of the Commonwealth. Diamond City. The biggest settlement around.
What's in Diamond City? Is Sean there?
Look, kid, I'm tired now. Maybe you'll bring me some chems later. The sight will paint a clearer picture.
No, Mama Murphy, we talked about this. That junk, it's gonna kill you.
Shush, Preston, we're all gonna die eventually. We're gonna need the sight. And our new friend here, she's gonna need it too. Now let's get going. Sanctuary awaits.
All right, folks. Thanks to our friend here, it's safe to move out. We're heading for that place Mama Murphy knows about. Sanctuary. It's not far.
She knows about it? You mean she had one of her visions while she was stoned out of her gourd? And now you want us to just head out on another wild goose chase based on no better plan than Mama Murphy saw it?
It can hardly turn out any worse than...
Everybody just take it easy. We're all in this together, right? So Marcy, you got a better idea of what we should do next? Anybody? Well then, sanctuary it is. Let's just hope it lives up to its name.
Oh, if we mind it will. I got to about just before I got to the power armor, when I realized that I was on mute. So right now I'm a little bit happy. I'm actually making a little bit of time. Not just a speed run or anything. Probably gonna move that. Actually, let's bring that sanctuary. Just I mean, store all my junk and stuff. I miss all this. That. Going up there for now. Going down there. Now show what I mean by keeping some of this stuff. Actually a lot of this stuff, so I'm not scrapping as much. I mean, yeah, I could use it to level up and stuff, but we'll see. The only thing I can't do is over the fences, because if I try to do anything with the fences, I would lose my freaking mind. I can move shit around the house, because I got a few of them decorated. Still haven't shown you guys what how they work yet, but I will soon. Just trying to get everything built up before I actually have to leave to go get more shit. Yeah, that's pretty much what I mean for it now. Let's go make everything more normalized. Other than that, I really can't do much.
Hey, good to see you again. I was hoping you'd show up. I should have listened to Mama Murphy all along. Pretty nice place she's found for us. I think we could settle down here. Make it a place to call home. What do you think?
So, do you believe in these visions she has?
I didn't used to, but how did she know about this place? I think she has some kind of a gift. Best not to ignore it. I mean, look at this place. I really think this could be what we've been looking for.
Yeah. I used to like living here. Before the war.
What do you mean? Before what war? Are you saying...
I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what's true anymore.
Hey, it's okay. I didn't mean to rile you up. We've all got our past to deal with. No shame in that. Anyway, I am glad you're here.
I hate these fucking does shit like
I
this.
hope you don't mind, but I've got another favor to ask. I've had word from a settlement asking for help. There's still hope in there are Minutemen out there somewhere. The only chance to start rebuilding the Minutemen is to show people that they can count on us when they need us. Trouble is, I've got my hands full here. Do you think you could go help out the settlement?
What kind of help do they need?
Sounded like the usual. Raiders. You'll have to get all the details when you talk to them.
I'd be glad to help.
That's fantastic. The Minutemen could use more people like you. By the way, if you want to help out around here at all, talk to Sturgis. I'm sure he'd be glad for all the help he can get.
Yep. That's my next thing. I think I'm all set with him. With Sturgis, I just need to go talk to him, obviously. I do believe that the Sturgis at 10 points buff is going to take me to Corvega, which I'm not looking forward to. There's no way, there's no way I'm on easy. Let me check that real quick. Oh, yeah, I'm on easy. Let's fix that. Oh, God. Shit. There you go, I made it without a little issue. Except for dying that one time.
What do you want? We don't need any more trouble around here.
Didn't you ask the Minutemen for help?
You're with the Minutemen? I didn't really think you fellas still existed. We sent word with one of them passing traders, but honestly, I never expected anything to come of it. Most people don't put much stock in the Minutemen these days after Quincy. Bad business, that.
Is there something you need my help with?
Whew. Yeah, I'm damn glad you're here. There's a raider gang that's been giving us trouble for weeks. Stealing food and supplies, threatening to kill us all if we don't pony up. We know where they're coming from, but we can't go up against a gang like that.
Will you be willing to join the Minutemen once I've dealt with those raiders?
Well, we'll certainly give it a good long think. People have gotten used to not being able to count on you folks. That's not gonna change overnight.
Of course it's gonna send me to Corvega. And also my rule is if I die too many times, it goes down a level. Goes down in difficulty. Obviously, I'm not gonna fast travel. Even though I can. But I'm not. Oh my fucking god. That's good shit out of me. Stay away from me. There you go. Thank you, doggy meat. I know he's in trouble. I can't fucking do anything about that right now. Oh, yep, let's go figure out there. There we go. Yeah, I blew you up by accident. Fuck you shooting at me from? Go, little boy. There you go. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Oh. It appears I've been amputated. Hey, don't be shooting my fucking dog. Because I didn't even fucking do anything. Fucking piss him off. Oh, I still completed it. Convenient. What the fuck did I get hit by? Oh. Oh my fucking god. Really? And back from the beginning. Fuck this. I am fast traveling. Sorry about fast traveling, but I really had no fucking choice. Was that or keep on dying? I will need 6 charisma and bat minimum to do this shit. I'm at 5 right now, so that's fine. I think right after this, I'll just go to Diamond City and start selling stuff. Anything I don't need. Come on. There you go. Please. I'm every fucking time. I'm sure you remember this. Fucking Loading Goggles. The fact that you can do that actually makes me a little bit happy.
You find those raiders?
I took care of those raiders for you.
No kidding. That's the best piece of news we've had around here for a good long time. So we've been talking. We decided if you came through for us, we'd join up with the Minutemen again. If we want things to get better, we've got to start helping each other. So, we're in. You can count on us if you need help down the line. Thanks again, friend.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh yeah. The fact that I got killed by a mole rat says a lot about me. Even though it was the suicide one. Oh my god. I don't remember there being that many cap stashes. All you have to do is turn that little roll thing off. Otherwise you can't get into it.
You know that settlement you sent me to help? They've decided to join the Minutemen.
That's great news. I knew you were the right person for the job. By the way, you should have one of these flare guns. You can use it to signal for help from any nearby Minutemen. Not much use yet, but once we have more allied settlements, you'll have help whenever you need it. I guess you know I'm one of the last of the Minutemen. But I never really told you what happened to us.
Are you really the last Minuteman?
Maybe not literally. There must be a lot of former Minutemen out there who gave it up in disgust after the Quincy massacre. But we were the last active group of Minutemen. And now, well, it's just me.
What was the Quincy massacre?
I thought everyone in the Commonwealth knew about that by now. I was with Colonel Hollis's group. A mercenary group called the Gunners was attacking Quincy. The people there called for the Minutemen to help. We were the only ones that came. The other groups, they just turned their backs on us and the folks in Quincy. Only a few of us got out alive. Colonel Hollis was dead, so I ended up in charge of the survivors. We never found a safe place to settle. One disaster after another. You saw how it ended in Concord?
As long as you don't give up, the Minutemen will survive.
I'm not about to give up, but I can't protect the Commonwealth all by myself. Hell, I could barely protect these people. That's why I'm talking to you. I can't rebuild the Minutemen, but I think you can.
Why can't you lead the Minutemen?
That's not who I am. I can get my men through a firefight. I can defend a perimeter against all odds. But that's not going to be enough to bring the Minutemen back from the brink. We need someone who can bring the whole Commonwealth together in a common cause. And I think you've got it in you to be that leader.
What makes you think I can do this?
You saved us in Concord. There wasn't anything in it for you. You had your own problems to deal with, but you did it anyway. That kind of selflessness has been in mighty short supply around here for quite a while.
Okay. I'll do it.
Good. Good. Welcome aboard. I feel like this is a whole new start for the Minutemen, and the Commonwealth too. Don't worry. I'll be right beside you all the way, General.
I'm no general.
You're gonna have to get used to it. The leader of the Minutemen has always held the rank of general. Our last leader was General Becker. After he died back in '82, Nobody could agree on who should take his place. The one good thing about being the last Minuteman is there's no one to argue with me when I say you're the new general. Now it's your job to make it more than an empty title. I've got something a bit different for you.
Fucking these ones. Sorry if it sounds like I'm hitting my mic too hard. I'm just trying to fucking move it.
A promising spot for a new settlement. The trouble is that some kind of vicious beasts are lairing there. Once you clear it out, set up a radio beacon to let settlers know about it. Before you know it, we'll have a thriving new farm instead of wasteland. We'll take back the Commonwealth, one piece at a time.
And it's not driving is actually a suitable place for a farm. Not that I know of. There you go. All I had to do is find a little bit of food.
You're tied to this place, kid. Your energy.
My energy? What do you mean?
Thought I told you before, kid. I saw you leave that icebox. I know your pain. This world, it's not yours. But here you are. The site can help you, kid. It always has answers. Just gotta bring me some jet so I can see what it wants to tell you.
Here. I already have some.
Like a little kick yourself, huh? This'll do. Now, let me ride the high to where the site wants to take me. Diamond City holds answers, but they're locked tight. You ask them what they know, but people's hearts are chained up with fear and suspicion. But you find it. You find that heart that's gonna lead you to your boy. Oh, it's bright. So bright against the dark alleys it walks. That's what you need to do, kid. Follow the signs to the bright heart. Phew. Wow. That took more out of me than usual. I'm gonna need to rest now, kid.
Mum, welcome back, Mum. I do hope you were able to find some assistance in Concord.
How were things here while I was gone?
No, just catching up on some old yard work with the occasional pest control. And you, Mum? Anything to be found in Concord?
You could say that. I made a few new friends.
Can't have enough of those these days. I realize that I'm no Mr. Gutsy, but if needed, I'd be honored to accompany you throughout the Commonwealth. Just say the word.
No, not now.
All right, then.
I kind of feel like an asshole for turning him down, but I did say I was going to turn. You just have Preston Garvey by my side. And I know that I said it's not Mr. Gussie, but I definitely witnessed him go fucking ape shit sometimes. Keep my distance from there, because I know for a fact that there's a fucking guy from Fat Man or have been killed by him, and I'm pretty sure I saved that clip. So I'm not repeating that. Oh my god. I don't know what to hit, but sure. Oh, wait, you take that? I ain't doing no shit like that.
What do you mean you can't open the gate? Stop playing around, Danny. I'm standing out in the open here for crying out loud.
I got orders not to let you in, Miss Piper. I'm sorry. I'm just doing my job.
Ooh, just doing your job. Protecting Diamond City means keeping me out, is that it? Oh, look, it's the scary reporter.
I'm sorry, but Mayor McDonough's really steamed, Piper. Saying that article you wrote was all lies. The whole city's in a tizzy.
Ugh. You open this gate right now, Danny Sullivan. I live here. You can't just lock me out. I can wait all day, Danny. Open up. You want into Diamond City, right?
What? Who are you?
Shh. What's that? You said you're a trader up from Quincy? You have enough supplies to keep the general store stocked for a whole month? You hear that, Danny? You gonna open the gate and let us in, or are you gonna be the one talking to crazy Myrna about losing out on all the supply?
Jeez, all right. Need to make it personal, Piper. Give me a minute.
Better head inside quick before old Danny catches on to the bluff.
This place, Diamond City. What is it?
Oh, the Green Jewel? She's a sight. Everyone who's anyone in the Commonwealth is from here, settled here, got kicked out of here. A big wall, some power, working plumbing, schools, and some security goons are what make Diamond City the big monster it is. Oh, love it or hate it. You'll see for yourself soon enough. Let's go.
Piper, who let you back inside? I told Sullivan to keep that gate shut. You devious, rabble-rousing slanderer. The level of dishonesty in that paper of yours. I'll have that printer scrapped for parts.
Ooh, that a statement, Mr. McDonough? Tyrant mayor shuts down the press. Why don't we ask the newcomer? You support the news? Because the mayor's threatening to throw free speech in the dumpster.
What newspaper are you talking about?
Mine. Public Occurrences. And we're the hard look at the truth. So are you with us or not?
Always believed in freedom of the press.
It's one of the foundations of a free society.
Oh, I didn't mean to bring you into this argument, miss. No. You look like Diamond City material. Welcome to the great green jewel of the Commonwealth. Safe, happy, a fine place to come. Spend your money, settle down. Don't let this muckraker here tell you otherwise, all right?
This hasn't been the friendliest welcome.
She's got you there, McDonough. Guess not everyone gets won over by that shark smile of yours.
Now, was there anything particular you came to our city for?
I'm trying to find someone.
Trying to find someone? Who?
My baby boy, Sean. He's less than a year old.
Wait, your son's missing? You hear that, McDonough? Is Diamond City Security just gonna stand by while a mother searches for her infant son all on her own?
No, don't listen to her. Well, I'm afraid that our security team can't follow every case that comes through. I'm confident that you can find help here. Diamond City has every conceivable service known to man. One of our great citizens can surely find the time to help you.
A mayor of a great city must know everyone. Who can help me?
Well, there's one private citizen, Nick Valentine, a detective of sorts who specializes in tracking people down, usually for debts or whatnot. Now, I have to get going. I'm sorry, Diamond City Security doesn't have time to help, but I'm sure Mr. Valentine charges a reasonable fee.
This is ridiculous. Diamond City Security can't spare one officer to help. I want the truth, McDonough. What's the real reason security never investigates any cases?
I've had enough of this, Piper. From now on, consider you and that little sister of yours on notice.
Yeah, keep talking, McDonough. That's all you're good for. I'm impressed. Not everyone can claw information out of McDonough's tight-fisted hands. Why don't you stop by my office after you see Valentine? I think I just found my next story.
It doesn't exactly make sense why she'd have a little bit more faith over the Diamond Security instead of Nick Valentine.
You're Sullivan, right?
So,
You're that traitor Piper was talking about. Something tells me she's pulled the wool over my eyes again. Am I right?
So, Piper's done this before?
All the time. Thing is, sometimes she's bluffing, and sometimes there really is a group of 50 raiders just over the hill screaming for blood. So I usually just let her in. Not this time, though. Mayor's on a warpath. Anyway, welcome to Diamond City and all that. I gotta get back to work.
So thirsty. Doctor says I can't drink liquor no more. Cola. Need a Nuka-Cola.
Sheffield.
Need a drink. Nuka-Cola.
Here you go.
Look at you, being nice to someone.
Ah, thank you. Thank you.
Can I talk to you? And
Hey,
get
Sheffield.
There you go.
What do you think about coming to work for me?
Really? You mean it?
Minutemen were involved in this.
What do you say?
The Minutemen. I thought they were kind of done for.
Okay, I just said that's gonna be a storefront.
Maybe this will be a fresh start.
His ties. Oh, Nick.
Something wrong?
Another stray coming in from the rain. Afraid you're too late. Office is closed.
Wait, who are you? You the detective?
Me? No, I'm Nick's secretary. Handle his appointments, his papers, that sort of thing. Well, that's what I used to do anyway, but now Nick's disappeared and I can't keep a detective agency open without a detective.
Do you have any idea how I could find him?
He disappeared working a case. Skinny Malone's gang had kidnapped a young woman, and he tracked them down to their hideout in Park Street Station. There's an old vault down there they use as a base. I told Nick he was walking into a trap, but he just smiled and walked out the door like he always does.
I'll find him. You have my word.
Thank you. Nick should be easy to spot. He's always wearing that old hat and trench coat getup. Please, hurry.
You have a minute?
What is it?
When we first met, I admit, I had my doubts about you, but you've done nothing but impress me. You're just who the Minutemen needed to bring us back from the brink.
Thanks. That means a lot coming from you.
You've probably realized by now how important the Minutemen are to me. When I was a kid, the Minutemen were my heroes. They were the only good guys around, really. When I turned 17, I joined up with Ezra Hollis's company. He was one of the good ones. Really believed in the old-time Minuteman way. We had a few good years there. I felt like I was part of something bigger than me. Like I was really helping make the Commonwealth a better place.
It sounds like you were really making a difference.
I think we were. I know we were. But obviously it didn't last. I'm sure there was a lot I didn't see or know enough to pay attention to. You know, the politics and rivalries and bad blood between the different groups. I guess General Becker was able to keep a lid on it, keep everyone more or less on the same team. But after he was killed, it all came out in the open. I couldn't believe it at first. These guys were supposed to be Minutemen. They were supposed to put their duty to the people ahead of everything else. You probably think I was pretty naive, huh? I guess I was. Still am, too. Even after everything. I still believe that the Minutemen can be what I always thought they were. The good guys.
Why are you telling me all of this?
I guess I'm just trying to say thank you, if that makes any sense. Thank you for being different than most everyone else I've run across. Anyway, I appreciate you taking the time to listen.
Anytime, Preston.
Thanks. We probably better get back to it.
That's what I was trying to do, buddy. Oh god, you guys are fucking tanky.